What's up, guys? It's Vic here with Strikers Reptiles. If you own a Savannah Monitor or have studied Savannah Monitors just a little bit, then you probably have already read or been told that Savannah Monitors are incredibly prone to obesity. Now, that information is commonly shared and commonly known, but what's not commonly shared and commonly known is what really constitutes obesity in Savannah Monitors. What a normal Savannah Monitor should look like versus what an obese or overweight Savannah Monitor should look like. Unfortunately, the majority of adult kept Savannah Monitors are in fact overweight or obese. So it's hard to gauge just what your Savannah Monitor's body condition should look like based on other keepers. So today what I want to do is dive into a few visual cues and numbers that we can use to pretty definitively determine whether your Savannah Monitor is a healthy weight, underweight, or obese. So before we get into all that information, I do want to say just a quick thank you to our first 100 subscribers. We passed just 100 the other day. I know it's not much, but they say one of the hardest parts about starting a YouTube channel is just getting that first 100 and then first 1,000 subscribers. So if you're one of our first 100 subscribers, thank you very much. We're actually going to be doing a giveaway in the next couple weeks. We're going to do a sort of silkworm breeding kit because I know those are expensive, but they're also a very nutritious feeder. So whether you have monitors, bearded dragons, geckos, or any insectivore, that's going to be something that's super beneficial, and we will be doing a giveaway of one of those in the next few weeks. So if you'd like to enter that giveaway, or if you just want to see more reptile related content with an emphasis on monitor related content, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and hit that bell notification or that bell icon so you get a notification every time we upload a new video. So guys, when it comes to determining a proper weight and body condition for our captive Savannah Monitors, one of the most helpful cues we can look at when determining whether they're a healthy weight, underweight, or obese is the body condition of wild Savannah Monitors. Now, this won't single-handedly determine exactly what your Savannah Monitor should look like, and that's for a couple of reasons. The first one being that, as with any wild animal, a lot of wild Savannah Monitors are going to err on the side of, nearly underweight because, nature is harsh and they're struggling to find food at all times. So essentially, being overweight is really uncommon for wild animals, whereas being underweight is very common, whether that's because of parasites or just failure to find food. Another factor to consider when looking at wild Savannah Monitors versus captive ones is that wild Savannah Monitors tend to be significantly shorter than their captive counterparts, and this can be attributed to mainly just the fact that they are more active and have less to eat throughout their life, which results in less calories being allocated towards growth. So with all those factors in mind, the average weights of some adult Savannah Monitors that were caught and studied in the wild had weights ranging between 400 and 2,000 grams. That's anywhere between less than a pound and over 4 pounds. So that's an extremely broad range. But it is something to keep in mind, and like I said before, these wild living Savannah Monitors are substantially shorter than their captive living counterparts. So these numbers are sort of just a guideline, and if you've got, a 4-foot Savannah Monitor that weighs 2,500 grams, chances are it's not very likely to be obese. That being said, if you've got a 2.5-foot Savannah Monitor that weighs 8,000 grams, you can be pretty sure that you've probably got an obese animal on your hands. If you guys remember Waldo, the Savannah Monitor that we rescued not too long ago, he was actually only 6 or 7 pounds if I'm remembering correctly. So it doesn't take a very high weight for these animals to be obese. You hear people talking about 10, 15, 20 pound Savannah Monitors, and you're definitely talking about an obese animal at that point. So with those weights as a guideline, I do want to get into what I consider to be the most accurate way to actually gauge your Savannah Monitor's body condition, and that is with 2 visual cues. The first one of those being your Savannah Monitor's belly. When you've got an extremely obese Savannah Monitor, when they get up to walk around, I'm not talking about when they're laying down, when they're actually walking around, their belly will actually drag on the floor. Now this is either an obese animal or it's a female that's carrying eggs. That's a very easy way to tell if your Savannah Monitor is obese. However, another factor that we use that can be just slightly harder to determine is a lateral crease. A lateral crease is present in even the most heavy and successful of wild Savannah monitors. What a lot of people confuse it with is a dorsal crease. That's the crease that runs along the spine, along the back. Dorsal crease is present in pretty much every Savannah monitor. Lateral crease, on the other hand, is a perfect sign that your Savannah monitor is lean. A lateral crease will often not be present when a Savannah monitor is laying down or has just eaten a large meal. However, if it's present the majority of the time and when your Savannah monitor is up and walking around, then chances are you've got a lean Savannah monitor on your hands. Last but not least, a lot of times very young Savannah monitors will have a sort of chubby, rounded look. That's pretty much of no concern while a Savannah monitor is 6 to 9 months old. When a Savannah monitor is that age, it's extremely hard to make them obese just because the majority of their calories are still being allocated towards growth. As a matter of fact, when my Savannah monitor was in her first 6 months of life, I fed her damn near every day, 5-6 times a week for sure. It has no real negative effect on their long-term health. All it's going to do is help them grow bigger and stronger. So guys, like I said before, if you're into this kind of content, please like and subscribe. We appreciate all the support, and we're out of here. Thank you guys very much, and see you soon.